Today we're checking out the high gain amps in the Mooer GE100. The Mooer GE100. Recently I got the new Mooer GE100 and I was a little bit disappointed, to be honest, because I still think the GE300, which I am using live currently, is a better unit than the GE1000, sorry, because it offers more features that I appreciate at least. Anyway, you can get good tones out of the GE1000, and today I would like to show you, or I want to go with you through all the high gain, or the gain amps at least. I don't know if we'll manage to check every model, but yeah, we can try. So here's... sorry, let me open the editor for you first. Here's the editor. Currently I'm playing one patch which I created. Let me turn off the chorus and the delay. And I'm using a third-party IR. That is the first thing I would like to mention. The unit doesn't come with decent IRs. At least not the, it doesn't come with the microphone emulation. It comes with the IRs from the GE300, but the GE300 has a mic emulation. And together with the mic emulation, the IRs the Mooer units use, they are really powerful, but without the mic emulation I couldn't get good results. So I ended up using an own Hammer IR, and here I'm using the EL34 setting and the power amp, which seems to work good with this IR. Don't need no EQ in this patch at the moment, at least. It may change if we will use another amp. And this is one amp which I found out. So it's one of the newer models that you can download from their homepage, but they came with the unit here under the JNR folder. I don't know exactly what that is, Bogala, but it sounded good to me. And you can see here they come with a P, that means preamp. So this is basically a preamp. And in this section you can see E, which means entire rig. So then maybe you should disable the power amp section here. Anyway, we will just check out the distortion ones. So E. Entire rig, we don't need the normal here, so same AR. Doesn't sound that good to me. I don't want to tweak it, I would just go through all the amps and then just play around with the ones which sound somehow decent. Mezza, maybe some Mezza Barber shit. So these models here, they vary quite a lot from each other. So maybe they come from different origins. Wow, that's very loud here. This sounds okay, I think. Maybe divided by 13. That is usable, I think. Of course, we could tweak it to your taste, but I think there are some amp models which are very easy to tweak, and this would be one maybe. The Bad Cat, oh, again very harsh. OD, okay. There's a Marshall Satan. Randall Satan. Also very harsh. I wonder why they're offering these amps that vary that much. So the thing with these GNR amps is you can also add some amps you can download from the homepage, and I did this here with the Powerball, angled Powerball. That sounded good. The Arkan PRS was also one thing which I downloaded, it sounded good. I can recommend these. 5153, a little bit bright, but other than that, if you dial back the treble, you can get some nice tones. I think it's a nice feature that you can add different amp models here in the Mooer units, by the way. But that said, here with the GNR ones that came with the unit, I recommend, or I get the best results with these Bogala preamps, whatever that is, and the divided by 13. Also, Satan was quite okay. But in reality, I wanted to show you the amp models that are made by Mooer, because they seem to work a little bit better. And here, as you can see, first of all, you have the clean amps, which we will now skip in this video. And then we come to the gain or high gain amps. Here we have, for example, the JCM-800, of course not a high gain amp, but you can get some maybe decent high gain tones. First thing you hear, it's much more, the volume is much lower. Of course you have to boost it if you want to get more gain out of that. Honestly, I think in this unit here we got better results for high gain tones using the JCM-900 model, because it has more gain. So that sounds much better to me. But honestly, you find this model in the Mooer GE200, which I own, in the GE300. Same model, sounds exactly the same, at least from my memory. So no improvement if you use that model. The Plexi needs more gain. Maybe here, of course you could try the 808, but I would use something with a little bit more gain. So maybe the, how's it called? The Boss Super Overdrive. I don't know if they have it here. Maybe this one, full tone OD. So here are some ODs with more gain, and some of them are usable, but again, these are also the models from the older modeling units, Mooer units. I like the Riot in the GE300. But most of the time I end up using the 808, at least in the GE300. Angle, Blackmore, I think. It's a little bit unique voicing here, a little bit honky. I don't don't know. Of course, you could play around with an EQ and with another power amp section, but I'd rather like the Powerball here, which is a little bit more scooped, of course, has tons of gain, but also can get very nice saturated tones. Oh, here we have the Blackmore, I think. Then what is the 650 angle? I don't know. Maybe Savage? Okay. Yeah, Blackmore. Never tried that out here. Not bad, to be honest. Seems to have tons of gain, not that scooped Powerball. Mesa Mark III, mid-focused amp. Usually this amp needs a 5-way graphic EQ, but here you can use bass middle treble control, as it's not implemented as a pre-gain tone control, I think, like in the original. So you can go here. Sounds a little bit digital to me, to be honest. Mark V, just a little bit too, I don't know, too loose in the bass frequencies, in my opinion. Let's check out the Recto. Okay, the Recto. I think the Recto doesn't work well with the EL34s. You have different 606s here, by the way. This one seems to work nice with the Recto. And we can try that out with the Mark V, if it sounds any better. Not really. Really bass heavy for some reason. Okay. Sounds far from good. Rockaverb. Let's go back to the EL34s. One thing which is remarkable about that unit is that the choice of the power amp section makes a huge difference, especially with some different tubes of the same model. Like here, the UK Gold, for example, EL34 sounds very different from the normal 34s. And also from the Badger EL34s. And usually with these modeling units, my impression was that they make a difference, the power amp section of course, but it's not always that drastic like in this unit. Anyway, we have the slow, which might be a Soldano, which suddenly doesn't have any bass frequencies. Which is not that nice, to be honest. Again, I don't tweak these amps that much now because I would like to check them all briefly. But if what you may have recognized already is there are some amps which are easier to get to dial in good high gain tones that are tight. Others need a little bit more tweaking, like this one here, PV6505. Seems to be a little bit too harsh. Again, an amp usually tailored for 6x6s. These 6x6s here, the US Deluxe, they seem to have a very boosted character. So if your amp feels too mid-honky, maybe you can try these 6x6s. The EVH, I think. Also an amp that needs more tweaking here. The HT Club. That sounds quite nice. I don't know, maybe it's a Black Star. As you can see here, everything at noon, and that is something which I experienced with the Mooer GE300. With the IR I was using there and the SM57, most of these amp models sound really nice at everything at a 50. And here this doesn't seem to be the case with most of the amps. Just with this one, maybe a few others. My favorite amp models from the Mooer GE300, they are not here. These were the diesel VH4 models and the Herberts, I think. Also, they had a nice, what was it? Some other nice recto models. I wonder why they didn't add these, because the amp models in the GE300, they were all sounding pretty good. And also you had the option to add third-party amp models, like you have here in the GE300. Then you have some boutique preamps here. Maybe we can check out some of these and some entire rigs. Okay, let's briefly go through the preamps. So these are more or less the clean and crunch amps. The this one, maybe. Very bass heavy and scooped. Okay, that's too much. Okay, the custom audio electronics are also, I think, using 606s usually. I think this sounds also okay. Okay, basically the same with less gain, I think. Oh, a little bit different voicing. This voicing needs more tweaking in my opinion. If you'd like to use that amp. What do we have here? Rockaverb, again, EO34s. Yeah, so these boutique amps, some of them, they sound quite nice in my opinion. And also, they feel a little bit different while playing. A little bit more natural, more dynamic. So not that digital like the classic ones. Here you have a nice JCM-800. But honestly, I don't know why they're just using classic and boutique amps here, putting the same amp models there. Not the same models, but models of the same amp. I'd rather like to have all the maybe distorted amps, all the JCM-800s in the distortion section, rather than have some in the classic and the boutique and then the GNR section. Because you have to remember in which section the amp model sounded decent and which not. Also nice here, but a little bit bass heavy. But really English. The plexi. Very nice. Okay. Another EVH. Again, it needs more tweaking. Okay. I don't know what that is, if that is a Rector or a Mark amp. Finally, we have 2 minutes left, so let's check out some of the entire rigs here. So which ones sounded good? Plexi sounded better in the preamp version with this 34 emulation, I think. Same with this amp. Again, huge differences here. Okay. I think I have to stop there because I'm running out of time, but we are almost finished on our journey, checking out all the distorted amps. I think there are definitely some models in the classic section and the boutique section and in the GNR section which are usable, which are sounding pretty good and which are easy to use, so they don't need much tweaking. But there are also many which need much tweaking, and as I said, I'd rather would like to have them in another kind of folder structure. But that's just me, and of course I'm also using only 1 or 2 high gain amps most of the time, so I think I can find out these and then make my my sounds. I think I will also offer a preset pack for that unit as for all the others. If you're interested in that, please contact me, Facebook or Instagram. Links are in the description below. And please, subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. It really helps me a lot to improve my channel. And other than that, see ya.